Good morning from Panhandle Outdoors, America's only daily outdoor TV show. Your source for fishing, hunting, and information for folks who enjoy the great outdoors. Now sit back, relax. It's Panhandle Outdoors.
Good morning, folks. Welcome to Panhandle Outdoors. And listen, we're wishing you a happy new year. I'm Winston Chester. We're here for the year 2021, and we have some exciting things going on, and we're going to talk about it. Got a special guest here to kick off the New Year's, and it's Friday. It's exciting times here in the Panhandle Outdoors. We'll bring it to you from Studio B. So let's get started with our weather. High today, 70, low 56. The storm is hanging around. It'll be clearing soon, and we'll be having some good weather, but it's going to be windy today. It's going to be coming south-southwest, 15 to 17. So it's just not a good day to get out on a boat. Our tide chart brought to us by Kent Forest Lawn. We're looking at a low tide this morning, 8:51. Today's a good strong tide, but now a high tide is going to be tonight at 10:20. If that storm gets on out of here, I don't know, I still won't get on the water today. So just wait the next week or two. We're looking at, like I say, the marine forecast. When you get a marine forecast like this, with Lake Seminole, Lake Talquin, even these sandhill ponds, they can get rough on you. So be aware of that. And take heed to it. And always wear that life jacket. That needs to be one of your New Year's resolutions. If you haven't been doing it, always wear that life jacket. We're going to take a break and come back with our special guest. Welcome back, and look here, we're starting the New Year's with Mr. Billy Grantham.
Yeah.
How you doing, young man?
We're doing good. We're fortunate, very fortunate. We haven't had the COVID, but a lot of people, friends have.
We were talking about it. We've had families had it, and I know y'all have too. Both our sons, and
yeah.
It's bad, and we just try to get through, and hopefully it's going to get better.
Yeah. Well,
hopefully.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Listen, we got all kinds of things to talk about, but let's talk about we're wrapping up Christmas season. Got winter coming on, really strong in January. Always cool, but what did was Santa Claus good to you?
Yeah, he was good to me. He sure was. Health-wise, you want to keep your health and have your health.
Uh-huh.
That's the most important part of all that. And you want your friends to be in good health, and that's what's important. And then, of course, be able to associate with your family. But we've had to, can't do as much stirring or contact or neck hugging, if they call it that. To hang out together. But we'll do some more of it, but we've had Christmas and enjoyed opening up something.
We were talking, and I'll talk about it later on. We had a small Christmas because, it's a long detail. I won't go into all the details, but we had a very small Christmas, but it was a good one. The family was healthy and happy, and our faith is strong, and it's just been a great year. I always, every year we exchange gifts and all, but it just happens every year. It's like a hit, somebody, that's exactly what I wanted. It's fun to do that.
Yeah.
And all we had at my house, we had Wendy and her 3 kids. The rest of them couldn't come because of COVID.
Yeah.
It was very small. But I'm going to share one present we got, because usually Gail picks out the hit present every year.
Oh, yeah.
We do a lot of presents.
Mine as well.
Yeah, she just has that knack for it. But this year, I was able to pick out the hit present. I got one. A lot of times I buy Walter and Chip the same thing.
Yeah.
And because and then I ended up getting one myself. Gail got one for me. But anyway, what it was, we're over there in the open sand. What's that place over Silver Sands in Destin?
Yeah.
And we went shopping. Yeah, went shopping there, and we had our mask on. Went in and out real quick. It was just Gail and I about a week or two before Christmas. But went into this tool store. It was a man's store.
Oh, yeah.
And you walk in there, and all it is battery power tools. And man, Gail I was just smiling and grinning ear to ear. And right there at the door was this little thing right here. Y'all see this?
What is it?
It's a little miniature blower. And I said, that's Chip, and that's Walter, and the third one, they had 3 of them there. The third one, I said, Gail, you can give me that for Christmas. So anyway, what this is, and it was a hit. What it is, look. That thing's strong. And I talked Gail into getting it. I said, honey, I said, if you have to, you can use it as a hairdryer. In fact, on Christmas morning, we opened it up. All my hair I was blowing. The kids took a little TikTok, of me doing my hair. But anyway, this was a hit. And every Christmas we get something. They loved it. Walter actually watched us on Zoom, so they took one over to Chelsea. But anyway, that was our hit gift for the Christmas.
A hairdryer.
Really the same principle, but battery powered. But it was good. First thing I did was got in the back of my truck and blew out everything.
That'll work. And start a fire if you get something going. You want to put the oxygen to it, boy. That thing is like a jet. Yeah.
I'm telling you, all kinds of things. So anyway, Christmas was great, and I know so many people got to enjoy it and all, but it was different this year.
Yeah.
So.
I was raised in Bluntstown and partly Alfie and the Chipotle River.
Yes.
Fishing down there. My dad owns property down there, and spat fishing that thing. You don't just pull up there at Chipotle River and get out there and fish. You need to drift down through that thing real slow and pitch that thing around them snags. Mm-hmm. But all along the Chipotle River from Mariana, that's pronounced Mayrunner, you ease down through there, there's boat ramps all in there, different places. And they all got names and handles, Peacocks, Lamb Eddy, Highway 20. And my wife bought me a T-shirt with all those different names of those boat ramps on the front of it for the Chipotle River. Yeah.
That's special.
Yeah.
That's special. You call that spat fishing?
Yeah, that's what you call it when you spat fish, ease along there and let that current drift you down. She and my grandson went down there this year, put in at Chipotle River, and we did that some, spat fished it, let that current ease you along, and you throw up around that snag. And it's like this right here. Yeah, look at him. Ooh,
Yeah, but they do those. I know you folks up there in Holmes County. Coach James McFadder, my son's late father-in-law, Coach Mack up there in Boniface, when he took my son fishing, that's what they did, all on the Holmes Creek. And Jip Schill talks about having good memories of that. And I know that's special. Just get up under those bushes and all.
That's right. My pa-in-law got mad with me. We did that on the Lake Seminole one time, spat fishing. I was trying to find them shell crackers, and he didn't like me moving around. He wanted to pull up there and anchor off and fish the spot, like old folks used to. And I said, we looking for them,
Yeah. You talk about the old timers, they were set in their ways, and that's how no way you come out with something new and all. They weren't going to try it. When they started getting older, they were set in their ways as far as fishing.
Well, a lot of the things they did were good things.
Yes.
We learned so much from them, and at the same time, we've got some new innovations out there. I love to watch Mark Coward on your show. And Mark, I went out and bought me a whole bunch of them gold spoons. I've got just a smorgasbord now. In fact, maybe that'll help me a little bit. But Christmas was good.
Yeah. Okay, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back. Okay, welcome back. Here with Billy Grantham, drove all the way down from Sneeze. Had a pretty drive, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. That moon was up out there.
I know it. Listen, we're talking about winter times, and a lot of times it's tough on outdoors in the winter time, but it's really a great time to sort of get things ready. And you're talking about planting and everything.
Well, this is the time of the year that old timers talked about to start transplanting trees. If you got one out yonder that you like, that's in the back of the swamp somewhere, people like to dig up dogwoods when they start blooming. But now's the time, if you had it identified when you saw it bloom last spring, you should have flagged it. Then you could go back now and dig it up and move it. Also, it's the time to be able to take these acorns and begin to do what you're going to do. Is I like to take these swamp chestnut oak. That's what a biologist or a doctor come in there at the check station. They've got some plants in there that are very rare and not found many places that are in Appalachia. And from time to time, a group of them will come in there and go in there and look at them, and I suppose to appreciate them. But swamp chestnut oak, you take that thing right there, it's got a little hard shell on it for those that don't know it. Well, deer will eat that thing anyhow, and they stone cold love it. They will eat that stuff up better than corn. And what'll happen is you take that thing, and I like, you don't have to do it, to soak it in some water for a day or two, some warm water. It'll sponge that stuff up, and it'll cause that seed inside to germinate. You put that thing in just a little bit of dirt and kind of partially cover it, and put a little straw or some leaves over the top of it, but keep it wet. I don't know where you'll find them things at. You'll have to find them probably over in November under a tree, but get out in the swamp as the season winds down.
And it's the same way with the fruit trees. Now's the time. A lot of people ought to get citrus, and I know I fool around with them all. You know, I just love them. My kumquat tree, I don't know if I showed you a picture of it. I think I did on the show, all of them on it. But it's a good time to get your fruit trees.
Yeah, if you buy them in the store, it's time to get them out there and prepare the ground and put them out. But if you're going to transplant something that's not in a pot, that's on the piece of property, now's the time to dig it up and move it because the sap's run down in it, the cold weather's got it, and all the life is in that stump.
Yeah. It's all dormant right now.
That's right. So, that's exactly right.
And it'll be in about March. It'll start moving up a little bit. So
yeah. If you got the water to it and got it in good ground, and
in fact, I'm planning on. In fact, I may do it this weekend, moving a camellia bush. But it's one of those that's come down like 3 generations.
Oh wow!
So we're going to have to be careful with it. It's grown up a little bit. So, but it's just in a bad place right now. You gotta realize things grow, and things next to it grow too. You gotta have that vision. I usually pretty good about it, but now they're all together.
I've got my marching orders to move some. What was it, Love? Pampas grass. She wants pampas grass moved and put somewhere else.
That's something else that just grows and grows.
It'll get big, but the easy part with that is get over there in the spring and set fire to it and burn it back, and then it'll come back.
That's right, burn it. Okay, Lake Seminole. What's been going on in Lake Seminole before Christmas and all? Are the duck hunter doing much up that way? Have you
Alligators.
Heard? Alligators.
They've been somewhat dormant. I had some guys come out that ain't local that hunted in there the other day, and they were on the back of one of those little ditch canals on the back side, and we've got a hog problem in there. People say, well, hogs ain't a problem. Yeah, it is when you like to shoot deer, because they compete for the acorns and everything. But they witnessed a gator this last weekend catch a hog on the bank.
No kidding.
They come out excited about that. Grown men, I'm talking about. The gator had apparently been watching these hogs come out sometime and get water in a certain area, and they watched it catch about a 40-pound sow, and they were flabbergasted to get to see that, and it was kind of.
Well, it'd been amazing if they could have videoed it. That would have gone viral.
Yeah, they were a little bit taken back though. They seen the hogs and was wanting to harvest some, but to see the gator come up on the bank and catch that thing. Yeah. I've seen some videos of stuff like that, but that was something. But not much fishing. Duck hunting, they've been whamming at them on Lake Seminole. Woodies are big rafts out there.
Do you get a serious, there are two kinds of duck hunters. There's, the weekenders, and there's some just serious, that's all they do, focus on duck hunting. Or there's a lot of those guys up there, most of them just weekenders.
No, most of those guys take that duck hunting for real. That's a serious thing for them. They ask a lot of questions, and some of them come in there early in the season looking at these ponds and areas like that to identify them, and on Lake Seminole.
Yeah.
And they serious about it. They love it.
You go through stages. I started off as a weekend hunter, then I did some years of really serious with binoculars and preseason also. It's work.
It is.
But it's not work if you have that passion for it.
That's a good point.
It's like, deer hunting or whatever. If you have that passion for it, it's fun. So I know Lake Seminole is just always been a hot spot for. How about the goose population up there? Are they still up there?
Nobody. Yeah, they are, but nobody hunts them.
That's weird, ain't it? They're all over the place.
Nobody cares nothing about hunting them. They want. I reckon that because they fly so slow, it's like, here he comes, I'm going to shoot. They want that duck coming there saying, oh yeah, they sure do.
Okay, we're gonna take our final break. Billy's got some real good pictures we want to show you. So let's take our break and we'll be right back. Okay, welcome back. Sitting here with my good friend Billy Grantham, coming down from Sneed. Grew up in Calhoun County, but living in Jackson County.
Yep.
That ain't a bad combination. I grew up in Gadsden County and living down here.
Yeah.
So, okay, this fishing game time brought to us by Blue Water Outriggers. We're looking at 1240 to 240 this morning and this afternoon after lunch, 107 to 307. Now, I know it's Friday and we're supposed to do our drawing and everything, but somehow we got our pickle jar in Studio A and we're in Studio B. So we're going to make up for it next week and get our drawing. And by the way, you need to start, it's a new year, 2021, so everyone has to re-enter. So pickle jar is empty right now, so start sending your names in, okay? And also on the Friday fishing report, we're not going to go into detail because Billy's got a lot of pictures, but really, and we'll talk about it some next week, be looking for sheep's head and be fishing Intercoastal Waterway, those two things right there, Intercoastal Waterway and sheephead along the bridges, okay? All right, your turn, buddy.
I want to give a shout out to Roland Sweet, Carson Sweet, Kennedy, down there in Clewiston, right on the edge of the Big O, as they call it down there, Okeechobee. I intend to be down there this summer to do some bass fishing. Huh? Me and you, Carson, out there slinging it and bringing it, all right?
And Panhandle Outdoors on the road. You be down there at the Big O.
We'll bring some pictures back for you, all right? All right, we got some pictures today.
All right.
This first fella right here is Miriam Mum. Got this nice chocolate horn buck. He was a nice one. That's out of Appalachia, that public land you talk about from time to time.
I love that color, though.
Look at that neck on him.
Yeah.
All right, I can't remember who harvested that one right there, but they sent that picture to me because they was excited, and to be honest with you, I would have been too, Weston.
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
I would have been excited, yeah. I can't remember who that was, though. Y'all talking about the duck hunting and having fun at it. It's also beautiful. Now, you standing out there about waist deep in that cold water, it ain't, but when you talk about having the passion, the love it, then you get a good picture like that right there of old boy duck hunting, leaning up there, getting that shot off. I thought that was outstanding right there. That was something to enjoy. That's Austin Skeens out of Tallahassee over there that comes over and sees me from time. We got out in the yard and shot up some clays this last year.
Oh, cool.
And done a lot of practicing. This is Wiley Beecham. Wiley's one of them kind of fellas that I see coming out of the check station all the time. It's always reasoning. He don't just want to go in there and go to a spot. He's always thinking and giving thought to everywhere he goes.
About the wind and
that's right, the wind and the place to get away from everybody else. And he got that good one right there just the other day. And he wasn't too far from my house, and I won't put up with that much longer, I tell you what. But that's on public land.
Okay.
All right. This boy right here is from Jacksonville. This is old Sam Folds. Sam has got a couple of good bucks like that right there in Appalachia. Good friends of mine that comes out and wants to show them off, and I make a big deal about it because I'm tickled to see people harvest that stuff up and get excited about it, you know.
That's right.
Yeah, it's almost like your honeymoon when you kill a big buck, don't it?
That's right.
Of course, there I am. I'm a bride too. See, I got me one. And
Tell us about that story. What's the story on that one?
Y'all seen me show pictures of my sunflowers and my peas and everything I'm growing. I do that stuff year round in there, out across that field. And I'm constantly doing whatever I can do to improve the habitat. And I sat there, and you can't kill one sitting on the coffee table or the couch at the house. You got to be out there and in the woods, and you got to prepare ahead of time. There he was, come slipping off out across there in front of me.
Now, you were in your stand?
In my box house. I got a box house there.
Okay.
Built it and put it up there. And it survived the hurricane.
Wow. You built it well, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Most of them went down like that.
Oh man, I'm telling you, I was surprised I had to put a top back on it.
Okay.
But I got it done. I don't remember who that was right there, but that was laying in the back of the truck for us to check. But look at the mass on them horns right there, Winston.
That's strong.
Good mass on it, just a fine buck,
Yes.
good chocolate face, and we enjoy that. This is Dusty Sneed's. The town is named after his ancestors.
Oh, cool.
Dusty's one of them fellers that get off there like Wiley, and those two kind of hunt together. When you see one, you better watch out. The other will be right there too, you know.
Well, it's always good to have a hunting buddy, a hunting partner. It's always good to have one.
You know why? When
case
it
you
comes to drag one out of the woods, you got somebody to help get to hold that joker. Yeah.
Hey, come here, help me, buddy. I got a big one.
Yeah, exactly. And there's an old feller that shot on Sunday evening in Appalachia and couldn't find his buck. He was from out of town, and I felt bad for him because he didn't have anybody to help him.
Yeah.
So I said, I'll be up there in the morning, and then we called the local trackers right there, and we're going to get them on your show.
Yes.
They'll have some pictures and tell you some entertaining stuff. But they went in there, and within about 45 minutes, them dogs was on top of that joker dead, and we harvested the buck, and Cruz right there was tickled to death. And y'all see the dogs was excited too. You see them grinning, don't you?
That's one of those win-win situations. The man felt he lost it, and then he got him with it. The dogs enjoyed getting them.
Yep.
The people, it was just a win-win for everybody. I love those stories.
Yeah, we're gonna get them on the show.
Okay.
This old boy the other day pulled up there in Winston, and people joke all the time, said, I'm fixing to go in there, Mr. Grantham, I'm fixing to kill me a buck. I said, I just bet you will. I hear that all the time. People being excited. Guess what? In 30 minutes, he was back with that little old small 13-inch main beam
Well,
full point
listen,
right
he had
there.
a positive attitude. That's what it takes. You go into the ball game thinking you're going to win it.
Yeah,
The same way you go in the woods, you're going to get a buck. That's what you got to believe. Well, listen, we're going to have to start wrapping things up. We got more pictures. You're going to come on Monday, and we're going to finish up on these pictures. And we're going to get all in. Every time Billy comes here, we never finish it. He's going to come back on the show Monday, and we're going to finish up, and got a lot more good news coming for you. And make sure when you get something, send us the pictures. I've got a stack of pictures I'm going to show you sometime next week. That's over the Christmas holidays, some great pictures. It was a good holiday season.
Yeah.
So, but we're back at it. So y'all have a great day. Do something good for your fellow man, and God bless.
Thanks for watching America's only daily outdoor TV show, Panhandle Outdoors with Winston Chester, featuring hunting, fishing, and other activities and information to help you enjoy the great outdoors. Join us next time for Panhandle Outdoors.